Well, hello, my beautiful Capricorn. This is going to be your love story reading for the first half of September. It may run into the middle of September too, but we will do that checkup for mid-September, as you know. For those of you who are coming here for the first time, hello, my name is Amber. It's nice to meet you. If you're returning, thank you so much for being here and lending your energy to the channel. So, love story readings can go back and forth, up and down, left or right, because it's just energy. So, fit it where it should. If it doesn't fit, don't make it, because what? You don't want those problems, right? And if you need a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below, or you can go to this website right above. I'll be more than happy to help you. And yeah, that's it. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for me. So let's see what we have for you, Capricorn, for the first half of September. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So, the relationship that you're in is going through some changes. Okay? I feel like you need to be open to the adventure that's in front of you, Capricorn, when it comes to love. I do feel like you're letting a lot of things rule you. To me, what this feels like is this is new, right? And things might not be going the way that you planned it. It might not look the way that you planned it, but it's happening, right? So I feel like this person is like trying to readjust their life or do what they're supposed to do to have a more stable relationship with you. And I feel like it's taken them a while. Like they don't know. They're in it with you, but they're trying to figure out how this is going to go, how they're going to structure it, how it's going to be. So it's kind of like you're newly in this situation and it isn't fully planned out yet. And I feel like you don't like that it's not fully planned out, okay? Because it kind of feels to you like they're not taking it seriously or not doing all that they should or could do in this relationship. But I do feel like you have to keep hope alive in this situation, you know. I get this feeling like you're going to end up in a beautiful place, you know, and you're going to look at this in the future and be thankful that you are here and can't believe it because of all the things that you've been through. But this is just a really big change for the person that you're dealing with. It doesn't indicate how much they care about you, you know. That's what I'm getting from this, but let me see. Yeah, you're going to have to put some effort in here. They're going to have to put in effort. I feel like your effort is more about remaining open and not closing up shop. You know, shutting down, being angry, frustrated, things like that with your partner. I feel like that's more your job. Their job is trying to figure out how this is going to fit in with their life. It doesn't feel very planned to me. Because you're so happy that this happened and you're open to seeing how it's going to play out, but that doesn't mean that you can't like the way that it's playing out. I do see a indication with the reconciliation card that someone from the past might play a role here or come back to you or them, and you need to handle that situation. That's for somebody. But I feel like it's going to work itself out. So I feel like there's a hump during this time, but it's going to play itself out. Okay, so we're going to use the Light Seekers Tarot this half of the month, or until Spirit gives me another deck. This is the one they wanted me to pull out today. Okay, Capricorn. Bottom of the deck, we have the Justice. During this time, things are getting more balanced. That's definitely what I'm getting from that, okay? Figuring out where things are going, how they're playing out. You're leaving behind a really good moment. I feel like this is the indication that things are going in the right direction with this Queen of Wands. So you're coming into September feeling really good about how things are headed, and you're feeling I almost get this feeling of like in charge, but it's more like you're feeling recognized. That's what I'm going to say, okay? You're feeling very recognized by this person. I do feel like this is like a transformation of something that you thought, not that it was dead or gone, but it's changing you as a person too. It's changing you as a person to be excited about where things are going. I feel like you're getting more excited about where things are going. But you do have to realize, Capricorn, that this is new energy with this Page of Wands. You're very optimistic and motivated, but there's also a process involved here. Getting to know each other, getting to know love again, how to work things out. But I feel like the other half of this situation is they're willing to do it, you know? But also they're leaving a lot behind. Some of them may be dealing with a heartbreak underneath this, but it almost feels like they didn't want to let you go. They didn't want to miss out on an opportunity. So they're kind of like pushing through their feelings and what it is that they're going through, which I feel like for some of you that does come back a little bit, either in the way they're acting or a physical person comes back. But the thing is, I feel like you need to let this play out. I feel like you need to let these feelings play out. Because with the Two of Wands being here, this is the early stages of something new. So it continues to move forward, but it's like a reminder that you're just at the beginning, you know? This almost feels like someone has cared about someone for a long time, whether it's you or them. And it's kind of been mustering up, and the other person is just catching up to that energy. So the other person is like, okay, I've been loving you or liking you for a really long time, and I'm just ready to get this, ship on the road or whatever. They are in it. I do see this with the Chariot. They are in it, okay? But they're leaving something behind. It almost feels like a transition into new energy, like I said before, with the Three of Swords. They still, there's still a hesitation, like someone isn't fully transitioned into this energy, but they're working their way there. Okay? This is like trying to find balance with each other. This is what this feels like to me. Trying to figure out how this is going to work together. But because there's dedication in this energy, it feels like it's going to work out. But let's do some clarifying. Yeah. So it looks like there's an offer or a start of something new at the beginning of this situation. Okay. A small investment, practical, put it in the work, wanting to make progress in a relationship, and you're feeling extremely good about it. I feel like both of you are feeling good. I feel like they're feeling good about finally giving it to you, and you're feeling good about receiving it. But I do want you to notice that this is a page and this is a queen. So they're at the beginning, This is more like the initiation process to them. Having that realization and making it a physical thing or bringing it into the real world. And you're like, finally, some action, okay? Yeah, there's love here for sure with this King of Pentacles. But I do feel like there is some holding back of emotions because there's so much. Yeah, it's a big, with the Tower, it's a big change. It's a big shift in energy. It's going to take a minute for everybody to adjust. It's going to take a minute for this person to catch up to you and for you to like hold your horses of expecting so much from them for right now. Yeah, I feel like you want to communicate a lot to this person to get things started, I keep getting this ship on the road, which makes no sense at all, but there probably is a different saying, but like, you're trying to get this thing rolling. You're eager and ready, and I feel like it's because you have been waiting for something like this. Yeah, with the Five of Pentacles, you've been waiting for a while for a realization to hit, or some sort of movement, or for something to happen. It feels destined to you with this Judgment card. It's kind of like, when is this going to become real? When is this going to happen? When is it going to fully manifest? Because even if you have a message, it's still just a message. And you're like, so when are we going to do this? This almost feels to me like you want to get on that path where y'all just have like a normal flow of things. Like, we go on dates on the weekends and we can feel comfortable with each other. That's what I get from it. Yeah, see, you just want to get to smoother, calmer waters with this person. All those thoughts and all those things that you wanted to happen, you're just ready for it to move forward. Yeah, this person already knows that you are their happiness. And this is one of the happiest moments that they have ever had connecting with you. It's very euphoric for them, but they're leaving a lot of things behind. This is a really big change for them. Even though I feel like you're like, listen, we can work it out, it's fine, but also you want to know the truth. And this is from waiting. It's like, I need to know 100% that this is true and that this is real. And I feel like they just have the willpower and the strength now to do it. They know what they should do. Okay? But I will say this, because it's two major arcana cards, they are about free will and choice to me. Major arcana cards are. So this person could hesitate. They could. But there is a lot of cards here indicating that this is one of the happiest moments of their lives. And why would you want to do that? I mean, if they do hold back, you don't really want them right now until they're 100% ready. If something feels like this to them inside and they're still not acting appropriately, you want to wait. I mean, not wait on them, but you want them to be hesitant, if that makes any sense. Yeah, there is an opportunity for something here, but they have to be strong enough to handle it, you know? I feel like they're learning how to open their heart again after a really long time of not doing that. It feels to them like a sacrifice or some sort of weakness. So they may pull back again. They may pull back to deal with someone else, as I say it here, or to deal with some old thoughts. Okay? So I feel like this person is really in deep thought about what they're going to do. I really feel more like you're the hangman, Capricorn. You're trying to show them grace, but you're tired of waiting. At the same time. Yeah, because you know that you deserve to be cared for and loved appropriately. And what's crazy is they know it too. They know that you're not going to wait, which is why they have this feeling that they need to act now. But it's still up to them. Yeah, I do feel like this person worries that they don't have enough, or that you're happily single. Also, there's a factor that it's much easier not to fight for something, you know? But they have to use their own mindset to do what is right. To think bigger than just what they're feeling right now. So let's get into this future a little bit, shall we? I'm going to pull the last 3 cards. I hope you can see those. So we have the Temperance, the 6 of Wands, and the 9 of Swords there. So there is an indication that you're at the early stages of something, which means that they haven't let it go. It is going to take a little bit of patience and balance to harmonize your energies together and your feelings together. But I do see success. I do feel like even though there is success, there's still worry. They're still worried that someone's going to come and swoop you up. They're still worried that this person is not going to fully be in it. You know, it's like you need to figure out how to attune to each other, which I feel like is a journey that both of you are going to have to go on. You know, it's about growing. It's about passion. It's about putting in the effort. And both of you seem to have a little bit of a issue with that. And it feels almost like you don't want to be let down. Or you don't want to give too much of yourself and not get the equal amount. So it's kind of holding you back, you know. For some of you, I see that there may be a little bit of a distant moment. Like messages coming in and then some dead space. But I almost feel like it has something to do with something that happens in this person's own life, whether this is you or them, and they need to take care of it. But it's not like the other person isn't thinking of the other person. The opportunity is still there, you know. It may be a money or home situation. But I also feel like you want this person to have their own life and have things together. You don't want them bringing that into you. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, Capricorn. Let's get some chakra energies going. Oh, bottom of the deck we have grief. Grief talks about sadness. I feel like be careful about feeling like attaining this relationship or getting this person is going to heal your heart. Like, be careful of anticipating that this is everything you need at the moment that you receive it. It's still its own relationship, and it still needs work, and it still needs, time and understanding, just like any other relationship, right? I do feel like you're giving up a little bit. You're kind of like at the tail end where it's like, is this good for me? Is this something that I need to keep putting work into? Am I wasting my time? So on and so forth. Um, I feel like I almost get this energy like you have a lot of options or a lot of different things that you can do. You don't have to have this, you want it, but you don't have to, is what I'm getting from that for some reason. But for them, they need to understand that they want this so much that they need to go for it. Their thoughts, their feelings, their worries, their past life is hindering them from moving forward into their new energy. And they have to see that it's like they're like, well, what if I get into this and then something else comes along? Or what if I do this and then they don't really like me as much? It's so many worries instead of just being led by intuition and their faith, okay? The whole relationship is soulmate because this is very much of like a destined energy, especially with this card up here. It's almost like you wouldn't even be each other's first choice normally, but you just are, you know, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of breaking old chains and ideas of what love is supposed to look like and how it's supposed to be, and going more with how you feel or where you're being taken, by spirit. So, yeah. I'm going to stop talking. So, Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. Your general readings will be out this week later. Also, at the end of this reading, there will be a link right here, and that is the other side of the energy, which is usually cross-watcher energy or the other person's energy. So go on and check that out. Or if this didn't resonate with you, your energy's in that pile as well. Okay? So I love you very much, Capricorn, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.